In 2015, I came across this 2003 Terminator Cobra 10th anniversary car, and it was very special. It was still in the plastic. It had the plastic all over the bumpers and everything, the stickers on the windows, the seats still had the plastic on them, and it only had 4.5 miles on it. Now in this picture you can see it has 5.5 miles on it, and that's because this car had been moved 1 mile since the last time I had seen it. So what happened was my friend told me there were two Terminator Cobras for sale listed on a local site in the state, and it's a place where everybody goes to buy cars. It's a news channel, and they have classifieds on there, and it's very popular. And he said, hey, there's two Terminator Cobras on here that have no miles on them. And so I got on there and looked, and there was actually three. So what had happened was there was an older gentleman who was collecting these cars, and he had three Terminator Cobras. He had this red one, he had a silver 10th anniversary, and he had another silver normal Terminator, and the two 10th anniversary cars both had 4.5 miles on them. They were brand new in the plastic. He must have picked them up off the rail car, and the silver one that was the normal car had 5,000 miles on it. So he had driven the silver one, so at least he got some fun out of at least one of these cars. And then he had passed away. And so his family decided they wanted to get rid of him. They didn't really care about him. I don't think they really understood what the cars were. So they put them all up for sale. They were asking $30,000 each for the two cars with 4 miles on them, and they were asking 25 for the one that had 5,000 miles on it. Now, both these cars sold very quickly. I think all three of them sold quickly, but I know the two 10th anniversary cars sold very fast. I considered it, but I had just bought my Competition Orange Terminator the year before, and I wasn't in a position to put that kind of money down. I'd have to sell the orange one. I didn't really want to do that, so I didn't even try to buy these cars. Looking back on it, I wish I would have. So they were asking $30,000 each for the two 10th cars, and I believe they either got that or less, depending on if somebody with cash just offered them less and got it. But this car resurfaced again on eBay with 1 mile more on it, and so did the silver one. And so I don't know if they just had to drive them a mile, or just transporting them, they put another mile on them, or what happened to them. Or maybe they just wanted to take them for a little spin and they put a mile on them, on each of them. But anyway, there was even a story about that where I found these pictures of the exact car, and I was really excited because I tell people this story all the time, and I've never been able to come up with pictures because I never saved pictures of these cars back then. I just saw it and I thought, wow, that's really neat. But anyway, the story was showing that these two 10th anniversary cars, well, the red one at least, was on eBay, and they were asking $54,000 for the car. So the guy had picked it up for like 30, and he was going to basically double his money. Or if he bought both of them for 30, then he was going to keep one, sell one, and pay for both of them that way. And I know he bought both cars because I saw the silver one listed for sale on the same website later, the local news channel one, and the silver one was listed for $50,000, and in the background you could see the red one there. So I thought he would be only interested in selling the silver one and keeping the red one, but according to this, he put them both on eBay, or I don't know whether he still has one of them or both of them, or if they sold or not, but he was asking $54,000 for this car on eBay. So that's an incredible story. That is a very low mileage car. A lot of people have asked me what the lowest mile Cobra I know of was, and it was this car, 4.5 miles. And I think they all have a few miles on them when they come from the either the dealer or the factory. sometimes they drive them around on a little test run or whatever. So um, it's really rare to find a car with that low a mileage on it, and I don't know where these cars are now. I do know of another 10th anniversary Cobra with 5.5 miles on it. It's a different car, and I'll be making a story about that one too. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the awesome comments that people leave. I've had very nice comments on my videos. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for the friendships that I've made. Thanks for your support. Subscribe to the channel if you're not on here already, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. I thought this was really cool to come across. I was real happy to find these pictures of this car that I knew of, and that there was an article about it.